Hi, hello and welcome to MathFair. In this video, we are going to discuss about pair of linear equations in two variables. Earlier, I made videos about the chapter sets and polynomials. If you haven't watched that video, I will provide that links in the description box. You can watch the videos. And also, I made a brief explanation about this chapter. I will provide that links also in the description box. You can watch it. Now, let's see what are the topics are there in the chapter pair of linear equations in two variables. So mainly in this chapter we have to learn finding solution by the graph. So here we need to find the solution for the graph. So in the Polyset exam he won't ask you, he never asks you to draw the graph. Relation between the coefficients and nature of the system of equations. So this is the most important topic in this chapter. In this chapter either we will get 5 to 6 marks from this chapter. So this topic, damn sure you will get a question based on this topic. So very important. Next, substitution method. So solving the linear equations by using the substitution method. So we can solve the equation by different methods, by using the graph, by the substitution method, next by the elimination method, or by the equation reducible method. Different methods are there. So in the exam he won't ask you, he won't specify the method, but you have to know the three methods. So substitution method, elimination method, and equation reducible method. So as per 21 syllabus, this question is not going to ask you because it is reduced in the syllabus. So only these things we have to learn. The relation, it is very important. You should learn it. What is the relation between the coefficient and the nature of the system of the lines, and the substitution method, elimination method. So let us discuss this each topic now. Now see what is meant by pair. Pair means two. Linear equation, the equation, the degree is 1, that we call as linear equation. Pair of linear equations means two linear equations in two variables. So these lines have two variables, x and y. So for example, we can take as 2x plus 3y equal to 1. So it is one linear equation. The x and y are the variables. Next I am taking one more example, 6x minus 4y equal to minus 2. So this is also one of the linear equation in two variables. So these are some examples for pair of linear equations. Now, so what is called solution of this linear equation? What is the solution of the linear equation? Solution means at what x and y values these two lines will satisfy. At what x and y values, whether the LHS become equal to RHS, that x and y values are called solution. So we can find the solution by different methods as we discussed earlier, by the graph, substitution, elimination, or equation reducible method. So that is about solution. Now, what type of solution that the pair of lines has? How many types of solution does it has? Let's see that. That is the relation between the coefficients and nature of the solution of the system of equation. Simple, we can say that. What is the nature of the solution? When it has a unique solution, means is it has only one solution, or is it has no solution, or it has many solutions. Let's see about that. So let's take the general pair of linear equations, a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0, and second line is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. So here the in the first equation, x quotient is a1, y quotient is b1, and the constant term is c1. In the second equation, x quotient is a2, y quotient is b2, and c2 is the constant. Now let's see the relation between the coefficients and the nature of solution. For example, consider these are the two lines. These are the two lines. So how many types are there to draw that lines? To take these two lines. First we can take as in this way. So this is called intersecting line, isn't it? So these two lines intersecting at this point, right? So one situation is when the lines are intersecting. When the lines are intersecting, we can see that by using the coefficients. If a1 by a2, if a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, if a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, then that lines are intersecting. That lines are intersecting and they has, so these are the intersecting lines. they has unique solution. Unique solution means they have only one solution, right? So this is one situation. Now intersecting, then after, if the lines are parallel, so if the lines are parallel, so these two are parallel, are these two lines any common point? No. So when the lines are parallel, there is no solution. Now let us see what is the relation with the coefficients. If a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. If a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2, then that lines are parallel. So parallel lines has no solution. They has no solution. Next, what would be the one more situation for the two lines? So one is they are intersecting, they are parallel, and they are coincident, means one line is overlapping in the other line. So for that situation, the relation with the coefficients is a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. So if a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2, then that lines are coincident. Coincident means one line is overlap on other. So it is one line, second line. So then how many solutions they has? How many common points are in these two lines? Many solutions, many common points, right? So 1, 2, 3. At every point they will meet. So it has infinitely many solutions. Many solutions, infinitely many solutions. So these are the three very important. If the lines, if a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, then the lines are intersecting line. Intersecting lines has unique solution. Unique means it has one solution. Next, if a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2, then the lines are parallel. Parallel lines has no solution. Next, three are equal. a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. Then that lines are coincident. They has infinitely many solution. Infinite many solution. Very important topic this one. You can expect one question from this topic. Next, let us see how to solve the equations by using the substitution method. So here I am using the substitution method to solve this equation. So solve 2x plus 3y equals to 1, 3x minus y equals to 7. So here these are the two linear equations in two variables. Now I am going to solve by using the substitution method. Substitution method. Right. So solve means we need to find the solution of this. Means at what x and y values both equations will satisfy. So before going to find the solution, let us see what is the nature of the solution of these linear equations. Means are they unique solution or no solution or infinitely many solution? How to check that? The previous concept, relation between the coefficients and the nature of the solution. So here we need to take the ratio a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2. So it is the a1. a1 is the first term, that is 2 by a2. So a2 is the second line for x coefficient 3, that is 2 by 3. Next b1 is 3 here by b2 is y, there is no y coefficient. It means the y coefficient is 1, negative sign is there, so it is minus 1. Are these two equal? No, they are not equal. It means a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Then what are the types of lines? They are intersecting lines. So intersecting line has unique solution. So these lines has unique solution. Let us find the solution by using the substitution method. Done. So how first I am taking that lines again. 2x plus 3y equal to 1 and 3x minus y equals to 7. So take it as equation number 1 and it is equation number 2. Now substitution means we have to replace one thing with the other. Now here we have to replace the one term with the other term. How to do that? So among these two, which is very simple to see, I think the second equation very simple, right? Because it has 3x minus y, single y is there. So from the second equation, I am writing the y value. How to write the y value? So if you transpose 3x, what we will get? Minus y equals to 7 minus 3x. So I transposed it. I don't want minus for the y term. So how to remove it? So we can take minus s common, or we can multiply this with both terms with the minus. So multiplying the both terms with minus, we get minus into minus y, that is plus y equal to. So this plus term becomes minus 7, minus 3x become plus 3x. So 3x minus 7. Take it as equation number 3. Now from the second equation we have written y value, right? So substitute this y value in the first equation. From the second equation we written y value. So substitute the y value in the first equation. So in the place of y, just write what is here, 3x minus 7. Substitute equation 3 in equation 1. So what we will get here, 2x plus 3y. So 3 of, what is the y value we got here, 3x minus 7 equal to 1. So multiply these terms like this, 3 into 3x, it is 9x, 3 into 7, 3 7 is 21 equal to 1. 2x plus 9x, 9 10 11x, it is 11x equals to, when you transpose it, it becomes plus. So 21 plus 1, 22. So x equals, transpose it, what will get? X equal to 22 by 11. So x value is 2. Substitute this the x value in the equation number 3, then we will get the y value. Substitute in equation 3. Then what is here? Y equals to 3 of x, means 3 of 2 minus 7. 3 2 ja 6 minus 7. So y equals to minus 1. So the solution is 2 comma minus 1 for the linear equation. So we can check whether the solution is correct or wrong. By substituting the x and y values in the equation, we have to get the LHS equals to RHS. So now substituting the first term, 2x, 2 into x, x here we got 2 plus 3y plus 3 into y, y value is minus 1 equal to 1. 2 2 ja 4, 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. So 4 minus 3, 1 equal to 1. So LHS equal to RHS. So in this way we can check whether the solution is right or wrong. This is solving by substitution method. Now let's take an example for elimination method. So here I have a question, the word problem. In the previous example, directly he given the lines, directly given the equation. But here he given some information. By this information we have to make the two equations, after we can solve it. So many of the times he will ask in this way, by the word problems only. But you will get approximately 5 to 6 marks from this chapter. So compulsory we can expect one question like this word problem and one question by the direct equation. So now let us see how to solve this problem in elimination method. 5 pencils and 7 pens together cost 50 rupees. 5 pencils, 7 pens, the cost of the both is 50 rupees, whereas 7 pencils and 5 pens together cost 46 rupees. Find the cost of 1 pencil and 1 pen. So here two things are there, pencil and pen. So we have to consider the cost of pencil as x. I am taking the cost of pencil as x. Let cost of pencil equal to x. Then cost of pen is, you can take y. Now let us write the first statement as an equation form. In the equation form, what he said, 5 pencils and 7 pens. So 1 pencil cost is x. Then what are the 5 pencils cost? 5 into x, 5x, right? Okay, 5x plus means together. He said the both are adding, plus 7 pens. 1 pen cost is y, then 7 pens cost is 7y. So all together makes 50 rupees. So equal to 50. Take it as equation number 1. Next, from the second statement, 7 pencils. So 7 pencils cost 7x and 5 pens 5y together plus makes 46 rupees. Take equation number 2. Now we need to solve the equation 1 and equation 2. How to solve this? So, in the elimination method, we have to eliminate the terms. Here, let us check the coefficients of the equation, which is any coefficient is same or not. So the x quotient is 5, x quotient is 7. So we cannot eliminate them. Y quotient is 7, y quotient is 5. We cannot eliminate them. So what I am doing here, so the first equation multiplying with this 7, then it becomes 5 7 is 35. With the second equation, I am multiplying with 5, this 5, because 5 7 is 35. Then first term become 35x, second time it is also become 35x. Then both will get cancelled, so x term will be eliminated. So multiply the first equation with 7. 7 into 5x, 7 5s are 35x plus 7 into 7y, 7 7s are 49y equal to 7 into 50, 7 5s are 35 and 0, 350. Next, 5 into 7, 5 7 are 35x plus 5 into 5, 5 5s 25y equal to 5 into 46, 5 6 are 30, 5 4 are 20, 23. So now let us subtract them. So whenever we are subtracting, we need to change the signs of the second equation. 35x minus 35x gets cancelled. 49 minus 25, what we will get? It is 4 to 20y, 24y equals to, it is 0, it is 2, it is 1, 120. Now y equal to 120 by 24. Let's cancel this. I am taking 60 over 6 4 ja, 6 20 ja, 4 1 ja, 4 by 5. So y value is 5. We got y value as 5. Then next, how to find the x value? Simply substitute this y value in the equation 1 or in the equation 2, which is simple for us. We can substitute in that. I am substituting this in the first equation only. So it is 5x plus 7y plus 7 into y value we got 5. 7 into 5 equals to 50. 5x plus 7 pi's 35 equal to 50. Transpose it, we get 15. 50 minus 35 is 15. Send it. So x equals to 15 by 5, that is 3. So the what is x? X is the cost of pencil. Cost of the pencil is 3 rupees and the cost of pen is 5 rupees. So we can check whether the answer is correct or wrong by substituting the equation. I am substituting the first equation. 5x means 5 into 3. 5 3 is 50 plus 7y. 7 into 5. 7 5 is 35 equal to 50. So 15 plus 35 is 50 equal to 50. So our answer is correct. So it is our wish to select the method, whether we can use substitution method or elimination method. But the elimination method is very fast to solve it. So better to use the elimination, solve the pair of linear equations. So these are the topics you have to practice for the chapter linear equations in two variables, pair of linear equations in two variables. If you have any doubts from this chapter, you can ask me in the comment section. And in the next video, I will come with the previous year questions we got in the POLCET exam from this chapter, pair of linear equations. Meanwhile, stay connected with Mathway.